Referee in charge of the action, อาจารย์วรวุฒิเดือนขาว and the three judges going ringside, Mr. Chris Sanyadet, Mr. Tanin Pumpiu, and Mr. Carlos Costa.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we continue the action in the featherweight division. And this is a battle between Kritipak, Highland Gym, and Reza Dosselmi. Now, there's a lot of drama going into this one. This is a rematch between these two.
Absolutely a rematch for these two. Both of these fighters thought they won it in that previous one. It was a very, very close one, but we're going to see now. Let's settle the debate of who was the winner. But here we are, folks. Round number one underway, scheduled for 6 3-minute rounds. Thailand takes on Iran.
Reza, high guard, trying to get his way in, and he does. Left hook to the body and then into the head from Reza. In attendance here in the stadium. Highland Boxing definitely putting on the best Western boxing fights here in Thailand, in the metropolis of Bangkok City, Thailand. Here we go. Fourth round starting off right here. Reza picking off where he left off with the jab. Kritipak happy to wait for him on the back foot with his counter punches.
Interestingly, Kritipak is now slipping and dipping, almost copying the style of Reza. So we're almost seeing a mirror match in the process happening. Some nice overhand rights getting through. Both fighters trying to take each other's head off.
Jab there, uppercut from Reza on the front foot. Dipping down. There's that peekaboo style we saw in the earlier rounds. A few uppercuts there from Reza, slipping and dipping him down, trying to land that left hook.
Pushing the pace here ever so slightly. Reza starting to close the gap, but this is where Reza needs to start incorporating a jab within his fight game as well. You'll win the fight with the jab, and the other shots will kind of follow with it. So he needs to get that jab pumping out. But Kritipak doing a good job to stay evasive, and great defensive movement, Ali.
Yeah, beautiful footwork there from Kritipak as he pivots his way back into the center of the ring. But Reza right on him right there.
Swarming him exactly what he needs to do. Kritipak held up a nice high guard. When someone holds up a high guard, just go down to the body while you can.
Yeah, Reza not letting him off the hook at all, but Kritipak, high guard here, staying patient on the back foot, getting pushed back, losing his balance momentarily, trying to land that overhand right, but missing the mark.
Great head movement, absolutely beautiful evasion there to get away from the onslaught of Reza. Getting underneath these shots, but he needs to make his mana pay. He needs to get underneath these shots, make them miss, make them pay.
Double jab there from Reza. Taking the advice here from the man in the know, Mr. Jimmy Bowe. Left hook there from Kritipak. Reza almost pushing Kritipak outside the ring, and Kritipak losing his cool. Referee needs to take control of this fight right here.
I'm not sure why they're trying to fight each other whilst they're having a fight. Just get back into boxing, beat him at boxing.
Yeah, temper's really rising here, lots of drama. Good left hook to the body and left hook to the head from Reza. That put Kritipak off balance momentarily.
But this is what we want to see. We like to see rematches, we like to see drama, and this is what we're witnessing right now. Both fighters really going for it.
Jab to the body there from Kritipak. Reza stalking him, overhand right from Reza. Not giving him an inch at all to work with. Reza taking a quick look at the clock.
A very smart move as well. Even if you're not tired, being aware of the time you've got left is very important to win rounds. It's definitely a math maneuver. Sugar Ray Leonard, an absolute genius of winning rounds, knowing the timing inside the round.
Yeah, Reza all over Kritipak like a homeless man on a Christmas ham. Left uppercut there from Kritipak. Overhand right from Kritipak. Reza firing his own left hook on the inside. Right hand to the body from Reza. Right hand upstairs by Reza, and good flurry from the Iranian fight. Throw that in a Western boxing fight. Here we go, round 5 coming up.
I mean, Mike Tyson used to throw it all the time, and he was using a peekaboo style, so maybe that's his idol for this fight. But back into the action. Reza's closing the gap once again. Kritipak on that back foot. We've got a cat and mouse game happening right in front of us.
Barrages of punches to the body from Reza. Kritipak trying to counter with his left hook. Left hook to the head there from Reza. High guard from Reza as he tries to have a fight in the phone booth yet again with Kritipak.
And even though both fighters have landed absolute haymakers on each other, neither fighter have made their way to the canvas yet. This fight is in the 5th round. We've still got one more round after this.
Good left hook there from Reza. Yeah, what a fight it has been. It's been such a chess match between these two. They haven't budged an inch at all.
Calculated violence is what we like to call it. A very vicious fight from both of these fighters, but definitely very calculated at the same time. Nice rear uppercut landed by Chrissy Pack.
Left uppercut there from Chrissy Pack. He would have slid. Left hook off the centre line there from Chrissy Pack, getting back in the centre of the ring. Ripping into the body from Chrissy Pack. Reza walking through it, landing his right hand and his right uppercut.
Pretty Pack doing a good job to stay active, but he's very, very tired. Reza looks a little bit more fresh, but nice left hook gets through, but Reza just looks a little bit more energetic in comparison, and that is usually the deciding factor for the judges. Who's got more gas in the tank?
Swinging a miss there from Chrissy Pack, missing with his left uppercut. Reza again on the front foot, right hand and left uppercut from Chrissy Pack. Chrissy Pack happy to land the right uppercut there and get out of dodge as Reza comes stalking him down.
And there we see the nice double job followed up by the right hand once again. Reza just non-stop swarming Pretty Pack like a bee to honey, just constantly in front of him, not allowing him to have any edge. And a great right hand for Reza.
Yeah, Reza just not slowing down not at all. Keeps on being relentless here in this 5th round. But Pretty Pack happy just to snipe at him on the outside. Left uppercut there from Chrissy Pack, overhand right there from Chrissy Pack.
And these are the most important shots as well. You've got to get your corner, you've got to get the crowd to cheer, and every shot that you land, you're trying to sway the judges in your favor. But to me, Reza's doing a great job to secure this round, but at the same time, Pretty Pack now is scoring. He's scoring lots of good shots, and this is the most important part of the fight, Ali.
Oh, this is an absolute firefight. These two not budging an inch at all, almost like rock and sock robots when they lock horns in the pocket.
Yeah, exactly what we want to see. Just two fighters putting everything on the line, making it entertaining for everybody watching around the world right now. Final 10 seconds of this round, and we're going into a 6th.
Right hand there from Chrissy Pack. Reza landing a 2-punch combination as he backs away. And that is the end of the
Very
5th.
hard one to pull apart because I do believe that Pretty Pack has landed the cleanest shot in the majority of the rounds. He's had so many rounds where he's looked a lot better and a lot fresher. However, there's been moments where Reza has just landed these very, very powerful shots. He's got underneath the shots. There's been rounds where I think Reza dominated the round, but the majority of the rounds, I think Pretty Pack has just edged it slightly. So it's very, very hard to pull apart right now. We've had so many close fights this night, Ali, so this is one of those ones that we love to watch.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. 6th and final round between these two. This is a rematch. Jab there from Reza on the front foot. You've been talking about Reza wanting to establish a jab, Jimmy, and he does so now. Left uppercut and right hand from Reza. Pretty Pack baiting him in on the back foot, staying nice and light on his feet so he doesn't get stuck in the mud.
Rematch, redemption or revenge. We will be finding out in 3 minutes' time if it goes that far. But Reza lands a nice right hand down the middle. Pretty Pack returns with one of his own.
Reza again, still pushing the pace. Good flurry to the body and going upstairs with a left hook to the head.
And this is great for Reza. This is a great way to try and end this fight. You want to be as aggressive and as accurate as possible in the 6th and final round. Make it easy for the judges to give it to you.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Jimmy. Right hand there to the body. And Reza still staying active with a high volume of punches being targeted to the body and the head of Pretty Pack.
And just leaning on him right now. The old Bill Withers special, lean on me. Back into the action they go. 2 minutes to go. Who wants it more? It really is a case of that. I do believe the judges' scorecards must be neck and neck right now. But I think Reza is really just putting it together this round. It looks like he's really edging this round so far. But we saw it in the previous round, Ali. Pretty Pack comes alive in the final 45 seconds.
Good uppercuts being fired there from Reza. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Jimmy. Pretty Pack playing the patient game of just happy to stay on the back foot and bait in Reza. It seems like it's worked into his favour, but maybe giving away too much and allowing Reza the opportunity to keep himself established and in this fight.
Yeah, and early on he was allowing himself to get hit to the body as well by Reza, which again could be the deciding factor. When you allow your opponent to hit you too much for the sake of it, it definitely just works against you. We've got to see Pretty Pack do something spectacular here. 1 more minute to go of round number 6 and this fight. and it is just who has put in the extra rounds in the gym, who's got that energy left, and who's going to take it from their opponent. It is really who wants to take it from one another.
Final minute now of this sixth and final round between these two. Two punches down the middle from Chrissy Pack, holding a high guard. The punches hitting the arms of Chrissy Pack from Reza. Reza landing a couple of hooks there on the inside. Giving it all they've got here. Reza taking a quick look at the clock as we approach the 30-second mark in this sixth and final round.
And this round has definitely got to go to Reza. Even though he's not landing hard shots here, he's definitely pushing the pace. He's moving forward. He's trying to take out Kritipak. Kritipak has got to be told by his corner right now, it's now or never. You've got to push the pace.
Kritipak slipping there on the back foot. Reza tying him up inside the clinch. There goes the 10-second clapper.
And who can finish this round stronger? I do think this round is going to Reza. But again, we're seeing it from every angle. Big right hand gets through. That is the end of the round and the end of this fight. Thailand taking on Iran in an absolute fantastic fight. We've got two more fights after this one, but let's see some of the replays from that fight. Here we see the left hook, right hooks just being exchanged by both fighters, almost like shadow boxing in a mirror. They were just landing the exact same shots on one another, and there was just small edges in that fight. Small edges.
Ladies and gentlemen, the first judge scores it 57-57, a draw. The second judge scores it 56-58, the red corner. And the third judge scores it 56-58. Your winner, by way of majority decision, fighting out of the red corner.